Hey you, my name is TomSka Bridgewell and welcome back to Scrapped Week, a week of videos that didn't quite make the cut. Today's video is actually 4 videos, all about Oreos.
Doctor, sexual. You are a illicit size legal tender.
Hello, pizza party, where the party don't stop and the pizza also doesn't stop.
Oh, I legally can't play this video. That's fair. This is the story of a brand deal, specifically the most chaotic brand deal I've ever done that resulted in 4 scrapped videos. In 2014, I was approached to do a sponsored video for Oreo, and the marketing team behind it had a great idea to make YouTubers do something called the Oreo Lick Race Challenge, where they'd basically get a bunch of YouTubers to see who could eat out an Oreo the fastest. Alright, naturally this brief didn't fit my main channel at all, so I suggested that I would do it on my secondary channel, this channel, but I'd only do it in a very sarcastic way and pretend that I was doing it ironically because I'd been tagged to do the challenge. Now obviously a video on my secondary channel is not worth as much money as one on my main channel, so to get all that sweet brand deal dollar, I said I'd also do a sketch on my main channel that would, at the end, link to the lick race so that it would still get lots of attention and traffic, and it was a hard sell. So I rented Emma Blackery for the day since she was also a part of the Lick Race campaign. She came over mine and we filmed a sort of vlog sketchy thing where I kept screwing up or sabotaging the Lick Race, and it was very funny, I think. But when we sent it off to the client, they sent back their notes and it was basically that we couldn't do every single joke we'd done. So we rewrote it, I rented Emma Blackery for another day, and then we filmed the video that eventually came out, and It's pretty funny still, I guess. The main channel sketch, called Takeout Robbery, also went through a number of script rewrites. Towards the end of the sketch, the villain was supposed to turn around in a chair and have a knife next to them. This was deemed as too violent, and an alternative weapon was suggested. It was a glass of water. They suggested a glass of water. Luckily, we settled on a pizza cutter, and after that, all was well. The sketches were made, both of them were uploaded, and it was done. The brand deal was finished. I was paid, it was over, it was good. And then a couple months later, things got so much worse. A complaint was filed with the Advertising Standards Authority, claiming that the Oreo Lick Race campaign was too subversive, and the YouTubers involved, myself included, had not been clear enough with their audience that the videos were paid sponsorships. And to be fair, these claims weren't unfounded. Back then, there were no real rules or guidelines governing this sort of thing. We didn't really know what we were and weren't supposed to do. Apparently, adding "this was a paid-for advertisement" to the top line of the description and in-video annotation was not enough, and the videos were demanded to be taken down. To this day, they still sit on my channel, privated, never to see the light of day again, and believe me, I have asked if I can re-upload them. I can't. Makes me sad. Suffice it to say, I was pissed. I felt that we, the YouTubers, were taking the blame and paying the price for a crime we didn't even know we were committing. We were just following orders, and now we look like assholes to our audience and the industry as a whole. I was so mad that I demanded another opportunity to make a video for Oreo, and what do you know? My temper tantrum paid off. I was brought on to be a part of the Play with Oreo campaign, and we wrote an even stupider video than before. It was about me and my friend Dean building a robot to feed us Oreos that eventually becomes sentient and takes over the world, and I blow myself up with an Oreo-themed landmine. To my amazement, we were given sign-off on the script and told to start filming.
And action.
Who wants Oreos?
Oh god!
And film we did. We even got these totally not Nerf blaster laser guns commissioned for the ending war scene. However, midway through the shoot, we received a phone call telling us to shut down everything. Apparently the sign-off was actually an internal error and the client had a huge problem with the video, and it was the war scene. Apparently it was once again too violent. And this is where someone made the suggestion that instead of having guns in the video, we had fish. Just fish. And instead of explosions, there was glitter. And that was a suggestion so ridiculous that to this day, I still use the term fish and glitter to describe excessive client interference on script writing. Because holy shit, is that what people think we do? We just make colors and a noise, and you can just swap things out and it's fine. That's just, yeah, these kids will just eat whatever up. Who cares? They're dumb. No! But everything worked out in the end because we wrote a new, equally ridiculous video called Banned Oreo Advert, and it came out without a hitch. Well, except for the fact that they banned the title Banned Oreo Advert approximately 30 seconds before the video came out, causing me to panic and rename it TomSka vs. Oreo. Not a great title. I hope you enjoyed that story of utter chaos, and you come back tomorrow for the final installment of this scrapped week with a video that'll probably make you cringe harder than a dad joke. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. TomSka out.